Writing vlog for November 27th, 2023. Today is the week after Thanksgiving, and it is also a week after I went to Dragonsteel, Brandon Sanderson's writing convention, and it was an extremely amazing opportunity. I met so many cool authors, one of them being Christopher Paolini, who is the author of the Aragon series, but also the Fractalverse. If you know fantasy, you probably know him just because he is such a big name for so many people growing up. I met Brian McClellan, which is the author of the Powder Mage series and some other books. And I also just met a lot of fantastic indie authors. And it just, networking and marketing and just kind of revitalizing and looking at what I want to do with Narrative Inc. and everything was just fantastic. I met some really fantastic people, and I'm just really excited to bring you the interviews in the near future. I think I probably got 20 to 25 really good contacts. Not all of them will work out as interviews, but many of them will. So look out for some really cool interviews coming in the future. And yeah, Dragonsteel was amazing, and I learned so much stuff. And today I'm going to talk about some of that, mainly because I think it's going to be really important for you and for myself to just remember why we write and why we're doing this. One of the biggest things that I think I learned from Dragonsteel itself, and just what I've heard from so many authors, is to fail faster. So many authors, when they get started writing, they struggle to write and to write a lot and to get a lot done early on, and it makes so that the writing, when they do publish or try to publish, just isn't up to snuff, and that's a very common issue to have. But I went to so many panels and learned from so many different people that it took them years to get to where they're at. And these are professional, everyday authors that are living it, that are doing it, that are published with big publishing houses. But it took them years to do it. There was this one author, Jancy Peterson, I think that's her last name, but her first name is definitely Jancy, where she was picked up by agents and editors and publishing houses multiple times. And she became an author, but she failed so many times. And she eventually succeeded because of networking and because I think it was her agent. Yeah, her agent stuck with her. And she had to fail a lot to get to where she is at, to find the success of where she is at. And I think because writing isn't a traditional 9-to-5 job type thing, a lot of people put less value in that, I guess you could say, corporate ladder or career ladder, because it just takes a lot more effort to accomplish it, because writing is art. It takes a long time to get recognized and seen and to keep up with it. A lot of the panelists also said that if you do fail as an author, you are no longer a new name, but your name is muddied. And that makes it really hard to get picked up, because if your books didn't succeed, then the publisher just sees you as somebody who it might just be a failure instead of a up-and-coming success. And that really sucks. But it is a part of the process, and it is something that, you have to decide what you want to do. A lot of these are reasons why I want to go and do self-publishing instead of traditional publishing. One, I don't really want to get an agent. I'm sure I could. I'm pretty decent at networking and going to events and meeting people, but I just don't think that would be best for me personally. Also, apparently a lot of the agents don't really know about some of the really popular books and things that are going on. And that's a little disappointing. And so I think I'm just going to stick with myself and keep up with this just on the side as I'm living my regular everyday life, but really enjoying being a writer. But yeah, I think failing faster is really important. Getting all those bad words out as fast as possible, whether it is in books or short stories, essays, blogs, whatever it may be. Work on your writing craft early on, because it's once you start publishing and start having a bunch of readers be waiting for your next book, it could be difficult if you don't have the proper precautions in place. And precautions in the sense of you just have put in the work, so that way when you do fail or when you can't get the words out, you're able to do exercises or work on your own processes to actually get it done. That way you're not waiting years and years to get your next story out, because readers are, for the most part, loyal, but they have a large catalog, and doesn't mean they will buy your book, especially if it isn't the next one out. So fail faster, get your words out now, and then publish. That way you'll be more prepared for when things fall apart and you're struggling to get your story out. Dragonsteel 2023 is amazing. We're going to be going over a video later this week where my cameraman McKay and I go over our haul of all of our Dragonsteel stuff, what we got, and just the experience we had at the event itself. We both had very different experiences. I was there for more networking, while he was there for more just as a fan and to just pick up and enjoy the event with him and his family. I was there by myself, networking and trying to make connections, and it was still a fantastic event for both of us. We both had such a fun time, and yeah, I'm just really excited for the future. I think I made some connections and did some things that really made everything worth it for this trip. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a great day. Did you go to Dragonsteel? Or do you plan on going maybe next year or in the future? I would love to hear about it. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you soon.